Facebook. Are you there yet? I wonder if you are. Well, if you are, I'm going to say hello. My name's David, and I am very pleased to be here. And I hope you are too. Just all joining the Facebook page. And if you are here and you want to say hello, then by all means do say hello. There we are. Because I've got access to your comments for about the next 1 minute. And I can see that Becky is here. Hello, Becky. Dear. And Haley is here. It's very exciting. I'm looking at my phone. I'm not checking my text. So I'm literally just watching your chat. There we are. Hello, Emma, and hello, Charlie. This is probably the only little bit of interaction with you. I'm not quite as good at multitasking as my colleagues, Mr. McLeish and Mr. Instone. They are, the phrase is all over this, whereas I'm just hanging on. Lovely. Oh, and Catherine, hello to you from Wigan. Lovely to see you here, and hope you're all looking forward to doing some singing today, because of course that's what we've come here to do. Let me tell you what we are going to do as we say hello. We are going to go on a little trip, a geographical. We're going to get all geographical and cross-curricular today, and we're going over to the Americas. And we are going to be singing a Navajo prayer. We are going to sing a lullaby from the Iroquois people, and we're going to find out what their real name is too. And we're going to sing a really fun song that looks like it comes from Cuba, but I'm not really sure if it is. It mentions Havana, and Havana is in Cuba. So we're going to call it our Cuban song today. It's quite quick and it's a whole lot of fun. So I hope you'll be looking forward to that. Who else is joining us? Let's make the most of this moment. Ah, dear. Caris is here with Becky. Catherine in Palmer's Green. Lovely. Philippa. That is Philippa, but really it's Luke in Bucket. Hello, Luke. Glad you've joined us. Lovely. Oh, and you're all chatting to each other as well, so that's very, very, very good. Oh, Lucy Hollins is in the room, which gives me the chance to say hello, Lucy, and thank you very much indeed for your brilliant ideas, because I was thinking, what songs can we possibly do? And my friend Lucy, she had some brilliant ideas and said I could nick them. Great. I think it's time we started warming up, and I am going to stand up for this. And there's a reason why. Here I am standing up. Hopefully you can still see me. And maybe I'm going to invite you to stand up as well. Could you do that? Could you just push all the leaves from underneath your feet, if there's anything there, just so that you've got enough room to do this. Have you got enough room to do that? Lovely. Bit of this. Bit of that. All the way down the arm. Round of applause. Bit of this. Bit of that. Come on, all the way down. There. And blow out everything. Lovely. Do this with your hands as you blow out. And as you blow out this time, bring your hands back. And you can go shh, 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 shh. And what about I'm going to take that sound and go a bit higher. Could you go do this with your hands as well? And let's try it to an ooh sound. Try it with me. Let's be a bit more musical than woo woo. Could we go do that with me. Do 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 do. Lovely. What about lee 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 lee? Sing with me. Lee 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 lee. Lovely. Let's make that sound like a very young baby singing la 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 la. Do it. La 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 la. think I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing a lullaby later on, yes. And what about a very witchy sound? With your witchy face, go on. And my favorite one, the opera singer. La, 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 la. Do it. La, 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 la. I think my neighbour's looking at me in a slightly funny way. Just a, never mind. Great. Now, we are going to do, as our little warm-up song, we're going to do a song called Now I Walk in Beauty. And I've got a lovely track for you to sing along with it later on. Some of you might remember, if you were doing Young Voices, maybe 2 years ago, I think it possibly was, and we did an American, Craig put together a wonderful American folk song collection, and it ended with this lovely song, which is a Navajo prayer, and they talk about having beauty all around them, about seeking beauty in front, above, behind, and below. And it goes like this. Now I walk in beauty, beauty is before me, beauty is behind me, above and below me. If you recognize that, then great. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. I'm going to teach it to you now. Now, this is why we are standing up, because it's quite a high song for our warm-up song today. Now, first phrase, very easy. Just make sure you're standing nice and comfortably. Now I walk in beauty. Sing that with me. Now I walk in beauty. Which do you think is the most important word in that phrase? Have a think. Now I walk in beauty. Whatever word you've chosen, could you sing a bit louder this time? Here we go. Now I walk in beauty. Did you choose beauty? Because so did I. Beauty is before me. Try that. Beauty is before me. Glad I've got my water over there. Maybe you have too. Let's go from the beginning. And now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. And here comes the big third line. Beauty is behind me. Try it. Beauty is behind me. I just want to make sure that you are all singing that note. I tried singing that note earlier and I can't. Claire heard me. It was faintly laughable. Beauty. Could you sing beauty? Beauty. Exactly. So, beauty is behind me. Try it. Beauty is behind me. And then finally, above and below me. Above and below me. There's a surprise note there. Sing that with me. Above and below me. Are you doing well? I'm sure you are. Let's go from the high note to the ending. So from beauty and beauty is behind me, above and below me. I think we can do the whole song now. I know that Claire is putting the words in the chat if you get a bit confused by them. So do use those. And all the words, all the lyrics for all of the songs we're doing today are in a document in the event as well. Let's go from the start. And now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me. Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me. I hope you did a little bit less yodeling than I did there. I hope so. Wouldn't it be lovely if we had a really beautiful voice to sing that with? Well, we do. We do. Many of you know Laura Jane from Young Voices, and I've got a little recording of her right here. Now, what you and I are going to do is we're going to sing through the whole of that song, and then it's going to appear in a round, because those words and that tune, the tune was written by a man called Greg, but the words are from a Navajo prayer. This tune fits beautifully into a 4-part round. I've made a decision that we're all going to sing it through with Laura Jane, and then when it comes to the round, we're going to go third. All right? We're going to go third. Here we go.
Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me. Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me. Beauty is behind me. Beauty is behind me. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me. Beauty is behind me. Beauty is behind
Beautiful. Now, here's something I'd like to do. The Navajo people, they live in America, across an area that covers about 4 of the 52 United States of America. And with the aid of some technology and a little prayer myself, I am going to attempt to show you where they actually live. So have a close look. Here we are. Here is the United States of America. And this area here, hopefully you can see my little arrow, that is where the Navajo people live. And so this is where our first song, we're going to build up a little map of our songs today. And the map's going to be available to you as well at the end. So Now I Walk in Beauty comes from the Navajo people. You know what? That's what we refer to the people as, but they refer to themselves as something else. They call themselves Dine. Could you say for me, Dine? Dine. That's their word that means the people. And I found a wonderful video on YouTube of a man from the Navajo tribe who is saying the prayer in his language and also in English as well, and explaining a little bit more about it. And Claire's going to put that in the chat now. So do make a note of that at some point. Don't click on it yet, because we've got more singing to do. Right, now I'm going to stop that. Lovely. So back in the room, David. Now, we're going to learn a song called El Cumbanchero, right? Excuse me and my throat. Now, it's rather up-tempo, and the words are going to appear in the chat as well. This song talks about El Cumbanchero, which is a man who enjoys partying, and particularly the dance called the Cumba or Cumbia. All right, and it goes a bit like this to begin with. Cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Bongo, 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 bongo cero. When in Cuba you can do the cumbanchero. Bongo cero que se va. Bongo cero que se va. Do you think you can manage that? Now, the words are cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Say that with me. Cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Now, when you get to the end part of the word, everyone, it's cumbanchero with a N. So cumba and then cumbanchero. Let's sing it together. It would go cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Have a go. Cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Great. And then A bongo, 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 cero. Have a go. A bongo, 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 cero. Cero. Say cero, cero, and bongo, bongo. You know what a bongo is? It's a Latin American drum, of course. And very excitingly, we found a very rare video of a fantastic piano player. He used to have his own, imagine a piano player having his own television show called Liberace. And he's doing this song. He's amazing. And he also introduces some Latin percussion instruments at the beginning of the film. And Claire's going to pop a link to that in the chat as well. We're also multimedia here at Young Voices at Home. Now, let's go from the beginning, you and me. All right, a cumba, here we go. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 cero. All good so far? Then, when in Cuba, you can do that cumbanchero. Say that. When in Cuba, you can do that cumbanchero. And it goes, when in Cuba, you can do that cumbanchero. Have a go. When in Cuba, you can do that cumbanchero. One more time, and when in Cuba, you can do that cumbanchero. And then, bongo cero que se va. Say to me, bongo cero que se va. Que se va. Bongo cero que se va. Bongo cero que se va. Nicely done. So, when in Cuba you can do that cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va. With me. When in Cuba you can do that cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va. And then, bongo cero que se va. Don't get the words wrong. Oh dear. Bongo cero que se va. Try that. Bongo cero que se va. Get faster. Bongo cero que se va. And again, bongo cero que se va. And then eventually, bongo cero que se va. And bongo cero que se va. Even faster, bongo cero que se va. Brilliant. I think we're nearly ready. When in Cuba, let's go from there. And when in Cuba, you can do that cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va. Come on, David. Bongo cero que se va. Right, from the beginning. Now, a cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. When in Cuba you can do that cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va. Bongo cero que se va. And good news, when we do the song, we get to do that, well, in fact, 3 times. Twice, and then once at the end. Now, there's more in the middle. The bit in the middle goes like this. Hear all Havana bongos drum, bum bum bum. See all Havana guitars strum, tum tum tum. A bongo bongo bong. And then we go back to where we are. Those words are hear all Havana. Now just say Havana. Havana, which as you all know is the capital of Cuba. Hear all Havana bongos drum. Hear all Havana bongos drum. And then we have to do bum bum ba. Actually, you play bongos with your hands, usually. Bum bum ba. Try that with me. Bum bum ba. Exactly. So the tune is hear all Havana bongos drum. Bum bum ba. And hear all Havana bongos drum, bum bum ba, with some style at the end. Oh yes. And then the one about guitars. See all Havana guitars. Try that. See all Havana guitars strum. And then tum tum ta goes the song. Because we all know guitars make a kind of tum tum ta sound, don't we? And that would go, see all Havana guitars strum, tum tum ta with me. See all Havana guitars strum, tum tum ta. Kum ba kum ba kum ba kum. I know you know that already because you're brilliant. Are you brilliant or are you amazing? which one? Just put in the chat now whether you are brilliant or amazing. Okay? I am brilliant, or I am, and if you're not sure which one you are, ask someone who's listening to you. By the way, they shouldn't be listening to you. What should they be doing? Yes, you're absolutely right. Joining in. Hello. Get off the settee. Thank you very much. Oh dear. That's what I want to see. If you're brilliant or amazing. If you're not sure, ask someone, and I'm sure they will tell you. Now, let's do those two lines together. Hear all Havana bongos drum. 1, 2, 3. Hear all Havana bongos drum, bum bum bum. See all Havana guitars strum, tum tum tum. Let's try that with the piano. Ready? Hear all Havana. Hear all Havana bongos drum, bum bum bum. See all Havana guitars strum, tum tum tum. I think we're possibly nearly ready for a little run through. Should we do that? Let's do that. Now, stand up, ready? Get a little bit of this and say to me, kumba, kumba, kumba. Bongo, bongo, bongo. Great, we're ready. Ah, kumba, 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 cumbanchero. Ah, bongo, 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 cero. When in Cuba you can do the cumbanchero, bongo, cero, que se va. Bongo, cero, que se va. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 cero. When in Cuba you can do the cumbanchero, bongo, cero, que se va. Bongo, cero, que se va. Hear all Havana bongos drum, bum, bum, bum. See all Havana guitars strum, tum, tum, tum. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 cero. When in Cuba you can do the cumbanchero, bongo, cero, que se va. Bongo, que se va. Cumba. 3 things, right, at the end. Firstly, I bet you were better than me at the ending. I don't even need to ask you. Don't put in the chat, yes, I was, because I know, all right? But at the ending, it goes, bongo cero que se va, cumba. Try that. Bongo cero que se va, cumba. And then the music goes. Oh, it sort of feels, do you feel like it needs an ole at the end? Do you? Shall we do that? I think you're right. Let's do the very, very ending properly with me getting the words right. I know you're amazing or brilliant. I'm going to find out in a minute because I'll probably have a look at the chat. And let's do the last time. So we come out of the guitars. Guitars from tum tum tum. Here we go. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 cero. When in Cuba you can do the cumbanchero, bongo, cero, que se va. Bongo, cero, que se va. Cumba, ole. Great. We'll do that again at the end, I think. That wonderful song. Now, lots of amazing people in the chat. Glad to see it. Oh, and some brilliant people too. That doesn't surprise me. Great. If you haven't had a chance yet, tell me, are you brilliant or are you amazing? Because I really, really want to know. Now, we might try and get our breath back with this next song, which is a beautiful lullaby. It's a lullaby from, not the Navajo tribe, but the Iroquois tribe. Now, I've discovered a few things about these wonderful people and also found a video that explains a little bit more about them and about their real name as well. We're going to go back to our map. Let's go back to our map, everybody. There we are. I'm going to show you here. There it is. Now, this is where they lived. And if I expand this a little bit, you'll see that there is not one type of Iroquois people, but there are 5. In fact, this is an old map. There are actually 6 in about 1700 or something, a 6th group of people, and they live here. So the French settlers called them Iroquois. The British called those 5 nations. Do you know what they called them? The 5 nations. And then when they added another nation, do you know what the British called the 6 nations? They called them the 6 nations. That's absolutely right. We are amazing, aren't we? And this was about 100 more, just over 100 years before they even invented rugby. So how interesting. Now this is where they are. Yeah, they're there, just by Lake Ontario. And we're going to put this little arrow there so we can see where they are as well. There we are. This is our song. It's called Hobo Watanae. And the Haudenosaunee, that's how we say it. Can you say Haudenosaunee and Haudenosaunee? Great. That refers to the group of people from those 6 tribes who live. This is not a historical thing. They live there. And as I say, Claire's going to put a link to a video that will explain a little bit more about them. This is a beautiful song. Okay, and it's arranged. It's a traditional song. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop sharing the screen now because I've been looking at the camera all the time and you're staring at my map. This is a beautiful song arranged by another Greg Giblin, and it goes like this. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. That's one phrase, and then we've got to learn the English version of that, and then jobs are good. All right, say for me, please. Ho, ho, Watanae. Ho, ho, Watanae. And if it helps you, I know that Claire's going to put the words in the chat. And then we say it again. Ho, ho, Watanae. Ho, ho, Watanae. Now, what are we thinking about when we're singing these words? We're thinking about what they mean, and that is sleep, sleep, little one. Can you say that? Sleep, sleep, little one. That's what those words mean. And there's another word, kiokena. Kiokena. So, the tune is ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae. With me? Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae. And then ho, ho, Watanae. Try that. Ho, ho, Watanae. Kiokena. Kiokena. With me that bit? Kiokena, Kiokena. Kiokena, Kiokena. Ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. Ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. Lovely. So the whole phrase goes, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. With me now, 2, 3, let's go. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. And that always comes twice. Let's try it with the piano accompaniment. 2, 3, off we go. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, Kiokena, Kiokena. How are you getting on? Lovely. We get lots of chances to practice that. Then the second phrase that we need to learn. Only one more phrase. And it's in English. Going goes, sleep little one, sleep little one, sleep little one, go to sleep. Let's try that. Oh, I'll tell you what, let me teach it to you first. Sleep little one, sleep little one. So try not to breathe in the middle of that. Sleep little one, sleep little one. Well done. And then, sleep little one, go to sleep. Sleep little one, go to sleep. Let's try that. 2, 3, and sleep little one, sleep little one. Sleep little one, go to sleep. And the other words are so easy and they're very obvious, and maybe you can come up with some actions, I don't know. Close your eyes, rest your head. Sleep little one, go to sleep. Should you try that? Close your eyes, rest your head. Close your eyes, rest your head. Sleep little one, go to sleep. We could try all those English words. Sleep little one, followed by close your eyes. Let's try it. 2, 3. Sleep little one, sleep little one, sleep little one, go to sleep. Close your eyes, rest your head. Sleep little one, go to sleep. You basically learnt the entire song. So give yourself a little pat on the back. Well done. Then we go back to Ho, Ho, Watanae, which we'll practice again in a minute. And then again, sleep little one, sleep little one. And then there's a key change. And I hope we don't wake anybody up when we make our little key change. And when we do make the key change, we're singing a little warmer. Sleep little one, sleep little one, sleep little one, go to sleep. Close your eyes, etc., etc., etc. And then there's a special ending. All good songs have a special ending, don't they? And here comes our special ending, which I need you to know. It goes, ho, ho, Watanae, sleep little one. Try that. Ho, ho, Watanae, sleep little one. Yes, that's the special ending. Right, well, I have got a little track prepared, but let me just remind you of the two elements of the song. Do you remember where it goes? Sleep little one, sleep little one. Let's try that together once. 2, 3, 4. Sleep little one, sleep little one, sleep little one, go to sleep. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, rest your head. Sleep little one, go to sleep. Great. And then the very first phrase, which comes quite a lot. Oh, Watanae. Should we try it twice? Just a little practice before we sing the whole song. 2, 3, 4. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ki-o-ke na, ki-o-ke na. Ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ho, ho, Watanae, ki-o-ke na, ki-o-ke na. you've done it. You've learned the whole song. Let's sing it all the way through, but without me crashing on the piano. Let's have some lovely singers to sing along with. Okay, here they come. Ready from the beginning? 3 and. Ho, ho, Watanae. Sleep, little one.
Sleep, little one, sleep, little one, sleep, little one, go to sleep. Close your eyes, rest your head. Sleep, little one, go to sleep.
I hope the baby is asleep. Maybe some of you have got a little brother or sister who might need singing to sleep. Well, you've got something else to do that with now. Lovely. Thank you so much. Beautiful singing of a beautiful song. Well, let's, something we haven't done, everybody. We haven't found out where Cuba is on the map. Let's go back to our map. Back to the map in the studio, David. Oh, okay, certainly. Here it is. Bing! Now, this is where Now I Walk in Beauty comes from. That's the Navajo prayer from that part of what we call America. And Haudenosaunee. Say that word for me. Haudenosaunee. Exactly. That's where they live. And let's find out where Cuba is. Well, you can probably see it. It's got a big word Cuba there. That's a clue. But this song talks about Havana. And I've got a little red pin here. We're going to put, I think it's about there. It's about there. That's where Havana is, the capital of Cuba. And this is our song, El Cumbanchero. Interestingly, the person who wrote this song comes from here, Puerto Rico. It's a little island just there. And the cumbia, the dance, comes from Colombia. Oh, is it Colombia on the map? It's here. Colombia, amazing country. That is. So the clothes is from here, the dance is from here, but somehow Havana gets into the song. Don't ask me how. You can ask me how that is. I haven't got a clue, obviously. Right, are you ready? Let's give El Cumbanchero one final sing through, and then we will have done very well today. Right, let me remind you of the bit in the middle. Do you remember? Hear all Havana bongos drums. Sing that with me. 2, 3, and hear all Havana bongos drum. Bum, bum, bum. See all Havana guitar strum. Tum, tum, tum. Akumba. Wait, easy, 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 easy. We'll get there. We'll get there. Now, what would liven this up would be if I had about 8 arms and I could play some bongos over here and some claves and some, well, you know what? I did that all yesterday. Here's one I prepared earlier, as they say. If I can find it. Here it comes. Are you ready? Are you standing up? Are you ready? Oh, it's starting. Let's go. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero. Let me hear you, everyone. A bongo, 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 cero. When in Cuba you can do that cumbanchero, bongo quiero que se va, bongo cero que se va. Get those words right, David. A cumba, 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 cumbanchero, bongo, a bongo, 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 bongo cero. When in Cuba you can do that cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va, bongo cero que se va. He all Havana bongos drum, bum bum bum. See all Havana guitar strum, tum tum tum. Here we go. Cumba 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 cumbanchero. A bongo 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 cero. When in Cuba you can do that cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va, bongo cero que se va. Cumba. Hey, give yourselves a massive round of applause. Oh, were you amazing or were you brilliant? I'm going to find out. Let me find out. Have we got amazing people or brilliant? Oh, more amazing people. My mum says I'm amazing, but Dad says I'm brilliant. Well, the chances are, don't want to cause a domestic here, the chances are they are both absolutely right. Very glad to see that. Some more amazing and brilliant people. I might do a little survey at the end. What a joy. Lovely. So as I say, the words of those songs, if you want to carry them on, Google them, or I'm sure we can share some materials with you somehow. Have a look at the videos as well that we've put in the chat, and then you could just know a little bit more about where these songs have come from. I always think that's very important and very interesting. I should let you know a little secret. Want to know a little secret? It's this, that as well as our Young Voices at Home, which we're making available for everybody on a Thursday, Elevenses, we like to call them, for those people who are signed up with, for Young Voices, me and Craig, we are making little videos of all the repertoire for the concert that we are going to do next year. They also explain a little bit more about the history and the background of the song. I always think it's not important, but it's always fascinating and interesting to know where a song comes from. And then the more we know about it, the more we learn about it, then the more we have to offer when we get to sing it. So thank you very, very much indeed for joining me here on Thursday at Elevenses, and I am already looking forward to seeing you in 3 weeks' time. Do please tune in next week, because it is Mr. Craig McLeish. Is it Craig again? Yes, I think it is Craig. So it is definitely Mr. Craig McLeish next Thursday at 11. Take care, stay safe, and please keep singing.